Have you drank your water today? It's so good to drink water. It's so important, you know? Our bodies are literally made of water. So when we don't drink water, we're not replenishing our source. Our source is water. Water is life. I've been on this vlogging journey for I think 27 days, 26 days. It's hard for me to keep track because honestly I don't look before I hit play because I just haven't built that. Maybe I should make that one of my habits, but I've been making these videos documenting my health and wellness journey as a grad student, full-time worker, and someone who has a core belief and practice of pouring into the relationships around me and my connections in my day-to-day life. And so what I'm noticing through this journey, it's so interesting. You know, I had certain goals that I started out with, and I trickled away from hitting those goals, and the goals kind of like have been ebbing and flowing as I've been doing this journey. And I've noticed multiple things. One is coming back to basics. So it's awesome to have a 10K step goal, but it's also really important, like, to have a 10K step goal per day. You're not going to feel good doing that if you don't drink water. So like drinking water first thing when I wake up, you hear so many people online talk about it, but it's literally true. Like, you're not gonna, for me, I know for a fact there's no way I would come close to achieving that goal of 10K steps if I started my day by straight up drinking coffee and like not hydrating myself. So I'm on my first one of these today. It's almost 10, and I think I want to get back to that 10K step goal, and I don't want to I want to get back to that for sure, but I think the first goal should be upon waking up. And I do this, I filled this first thing in the morning, but I've been slowly sipping it. Like, I want to be really making a point to drink one of these per rising. And I mean, a big part of it too, I have my journal in here somewhere as someone who commutes a lot for my day-to-day life. Journaling and writing it out. I had written out a whole plan for today, and because things have been so busy, self-care and self-love had to come into play today. I was not going to go through the schedule as rigid as the schedule looked, because taking care of myself literally has to be the number one thing. And sometimes that means just changing your plan. So I journaled, I had a plan, and I decided to change it because I listened to myself, and I could tell that I was trying to go boom, 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 one thing to the next, one thing to the next, one thing to the next, appointment, helping people. And really what I need is to come back to my foundations and root them in self-love. And getting movement and exercise is self-love, and it's self-respect. You know, our bodies are our ancestors moved. You know, this whole thing of sitting still and not moving throughout the day is something that I identify as really harmful, right? So if you're watching this video, I invite you to stop it and go move. And I also am going to stop this video, and I'm going to go for a walk before I hit my first meeting of the day. And then I'm also going to go for another walk today, and I will post receipts. Okay? And I'm going to keep drinking this water. I have meal prep. We got the meal prep. So yeah, the self-love journey, getting 10,000 steps, drinking water, however it manifests, I'm going to keep going and pushing and sharing it with you, because I know that for me, there's content creators who have literally I learn so much from them. I learn from people sharing, because we are on these phones a lot, you know, and I think why we're on these phones a lot is we're craving community in our busy, somewhat isolated lives these days. So all that to say, I hope you're doing well. I love you. Bye.